I tried to get a message out yesterday, but I feel like I was too excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and try today. I wanted to share with y'all my message that I had received from Source. I started researching certain types of deities, okay, from, I believe it was like 400 BC, and something having to do like with the wind. Something could be changing like in our atmosphere is what I was getting. I kept on getting this analogy, like when you brush your teeth and you have like that film in your mouth after you brush your teeth, like that's kind of what's in our atmosphere right now, okay, because of like all like the radiation, okay, like something about like the freights as well, like the trains, the ships, the airplanes. This is causing some type of damage here to the atmosphere, and I'm really getting like these. There's a lot of people making it seem like they're doing their best to change some type of circumstances within our environment, but I'm getting they're going about it the wrong way. They're reaching deeper into the situation that got us here in the first place. I'm gonna say it how it is. I was getting like, Source really wants us to stop traveling. Okay, like I don't know what this is about, but I was getting like we kind of need to give the earth a cleanse. Give the earth a cleanse, all right? Like even just like a few weeks will make a difference here in the timeline, because I was getting something about at the point that we're at in time, I'm getting something about our sun. I'm not one of these people that speak about like the whole biodome, the fake suns. Like I'm not one of these people, but Source showed me that he led me through different types of circumstances and different like areas yesterday where I was just like I was studying, okay, like I was being taught lessons, and he just identified certain situations that I feel they need to be addressed, okay. And I don't care who sees this, all right. I don't, you might feel like, oh, this is my personal opinion. I really feel like Source like kind of uncovered certain situations for me, like just he kind of uncovered them. I feel like at this time I'm undergoing my like transformation where I'm starting to wake up to like past parts of myself, okay, past just like my past life, okay. And it's really funny like how it all comes together here. I'm not somebody here that knows too much about her lineage, but I've asked for some sources of clarity and I've been given. And just recently, lately, like with what I've discovered, it's just like it's extremely beautiful. I was getting something about like we have had many suns. Okay, we've had like possibly like 5. I feel like we're in our 5th sun. All right, and I'm really getting like it's our last. But I'm getting something. Somebody in the government was trying to keep us like stuck in a timeline. Okay, it was like kind of like a time loop. We were kind of in between time. All right, we're like they stopped our progress within our evolution. Okay, thinking like something about the sun. Like I don't know. So I feel that yeah, like I mean, like it sounds kind of morbid that I'm just like I feel like this is a good thing. I actually feel like I don't know. I was just being given a vision. Okay, so if you want to close your eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and like share with you what I've seen. Source had showed me about like there's just like some type of creatures that used to fly in the sky, and I'm getting like this is true. Okay, it's like there's some type of like findings and etc. They're kind of like dragons, all right. Like in the Chinese culture, they have these dragons, right? And they kind of glide and they kind of go up and down. Okay, the same dragons appear in different areas. Okay, throughout history, the Mayans, the first civilization. This was one of them as well. They had also created a calendar. Okay, I was getting something about it was like off like a few lines. It might sound a little wild, but I feel like at this time, it's either like we're being asked to make some type of step for our evolution and our transcendence. Okay, if not, I'm feeling like we won't transcend. This is like truly how I feel. I feel like there needs to be like a moment in time that we have to do this by. I'm not saying it's like sometime in the next few days, all right? Like, don't, I'm not one of these people, but if you're somebody that pays attention to the environment, if you're somebody here that connects to the seasons, to the cycles, to the moon cycles, okay, to the cycles of year, then you are like, and also like just to like through the day, you will have already noticed some types of just maybe getting like side effects, okay? If not, there was just some type of mess up time within time and how like we calculated it. I was also getting the number 12, okay? So like, you know how like they talk about the Trinity as being the number 3. I feel like it's truly the number 12. All right, and the reason I say this is because, and I feel like this might go against, you know, like certain types of culture or right, Christianity or whatever. They say that it's like the mother, son, and the child. Okay, I truly feel that as soon as the mother and father decide to join, they become the number 2. All right, and if you look at the number 12, the number 1 is standing straight up. The number 2 is kind of facing directly towards the number 1. And if you are somebody here that like you understand like how energy is connected and flowed, all right, like and how it is directed, look at the number 2 and see how like kind of how like this the number 2 looks like it's focusing all of its energy, 2 energies on 1, the child, okay, like the bearer, all right, the bringer, like the coexistence is what I'm getting. Something's just radically changing, and it's one of these things that like I personally feel as long as I am here and I am like uncovering it, all right, I'm usually the one that I get to situations first, okay, like, or I woke in, you know, a lot faster than a lot of people, okay, I had to go through the stage of just possible, like, I really, like, I couldn't even express myself or talk about certain things at certain areas with certain people. I possibly had, like, I think I had, like, 1, maybe 2 individuals that I would be able to speak to, and they would, like, truly be able to, like understand, okay, and resonate. We were able to like kind of bounce the source energy back off, like I personally love to do this, all right, like I don't know, like people just don't see like connections the way I do. I feel like when we connect with others and they also like start connecting to their source, it's kind of like we start to infuse energy, all right, like, and it manifests, it goes up, okay, like and something about if you're somebody that's tapped into the source, it's euphoric, it's literally euphoric, okay. I truly feel like it can heal a lot of things, right? Depression, anger, or addictions. I know this personally. It's just something about when you touch the source, like you're connected to the one power. You're connected to some type of like it's just you know it, you feel it. All right, like as soon as you touch, like as soon as it starts resonating within your vessel, you just start like having some type of like sensation. Okay, it could be like at the top of your head, all right, your back, okay, like your stomach, all right, like the top of your shoulders. I'm getting like most of y'all have felt this, but I'm getting like at this time we're being asked to connect directly to the source. Something here is going on like within our energetic field as well. I was getting something about towers, and I had seen a truck and it said Keystone, and then I heard towers. So I went ahead and I researched Keystone Towers, and they're actually the mills. Okay, they're not really doing anything here for us. Is really what I'm getting. If anything, like they might be maybe slowing down the process. I'm really getting it's getting worse. It's getting worse. We need to do something like within our atmosphere. We just need to cleanse it. If you're somebody here that understands like certain types of healing, homeopathic energies here, you will know that like fasting, certain types of like detoxes, we can do this with our air as well. I know that we can find it. can summon our ancestors, all right? Like, just, I don't know. Like, I really feel that, like, at this time, maybe we just gotta leave it to magic, because there's people out here like trying to throw science at a situation, not putting how this entire plane was created. Like, this is truly a plane. It's not even, I don't even feel like it's a planet, y'all. Like, I had like the craziest vision yesterday. It was like just, it was so real. I'm not sure if it was like a dimension that I visited. I don't know if it was the future. I don't know what the hell it was. All right, but there was no sun. It was like, it was kind of like gloomy. It was very dark, and I don't know why, but somehow we had generated 3 moons. We no longer had a sun, but we had 3 moons, and since we had the moons, water had taken over, like the earth, right? Or like, I was also like, I am not into like this whole like, flat world, all right, whatever this is. I personally, I have not reached further into the topic to know about the situation, to even talk about it. But I was getting something about like, imagine if like they want us to go up, right? Like, but like, what we need to connect to is below us. I'm really getting like, whether people believe it, I feel like there's like, there's room below us, or something like this, like the source. It's truly connected. And if you're somebody that like, I'm really getting like, some of y'all understand mysticism, and you understand that the plants, the cycles, the moon, the rocks, everything is really truly, it's one. It all has an energy, it all has a force, it all has a color. Okay, like, this plane is very green. The one I had visited, it was very wet, very dry, and it was very dark. And it was crazy because like the plants, they were kind of the plants were kind of like, they glowed. They glowed. All the plants glowed, and they were kind of these bright pinks and bright orange here. Okay, like, I was also getting something about because today I felt like my vision was being tampered with, or like something about my vision. Like, I was just picking up on certain colors. I was picking up a lot on greens and reds, okay, and like yellows and stuff like this. Like, so something about our vision will also change, is what I was getting. Like, of course there would possibly be no sun, all right, or like wherever this was, this plane, there was no sun, but there was 3 moons, okay. And I don't know, I was getting something about 111 becoming 3, okay. And like, I don't know, like, I'm also doing like something here with numerology, and I don't know, I feel like it's tied into like just the synchronicity of space, all right. So this is what I'm trying to prove at this time, okay. If you like to go ahead and stick along here, but I'm truly trying to show people how us mystics, how we see the synchronicities. I feel like us keeping certain types of knowledge here, it's this has not gotten us anywhere in the past, okay. Us constantly, like, we have been given nothing but false information. So how are we able to truly fix a situation here? I mean, like, this is where the high priestesses come into play, the mystics. It's time to tap back into I'm getting like the calling, right? Your past self here. Something is happening within the collective. I'm not really sure what it is. I was getting something about a timeline shift. Okay, this could just be like a new cycle, new phase. I was really getting like a new earth, a new world. All right, whether this be like different environment, if not than just mentality, if not just energy or light here. I also wanted to tell, okay, so like, I had received like the most beautiful gift the other day. I had a good friend, and he has, I believe it's like just the gift to, not just, it's a gift to read auras, all right? And he shared it with me. This is something that like I do when I personally connect with people. I'm able to kind of tap into to their thought patterns, all right? Like whatever cycle that they're in, all right? Also like their gifts. Sometimes I'll be able to show them with me, all right? We'll be able to like kind of like pass visions around, all right? Or like our telepathic connection, or just our psychic connection, or just the empathy. We'll be able to feel each other, like or like we'll just both like we'll just start channeling, y'all. Like I've actually ran into people like, and I feel like I've some people hate it, y'all, but like I force people to know that we are able to communicate without words. You can hear me, you know? If you know, you know. All right. But I'm getting, if you haven't yet experienced some type of situations here with your psychic gifts, I'm getting it's coming. It could be happening currently. You just don't know how to you just don't know how to look for it. I honestly feel that I catch every single like ripple, every single effect, because it's like my body now knows. My body has now kind of set time through synchronicities. Like now, whenever I randomly pick up the phone, it'll be 333 222. All right, 144. Like something like this. I was getting 818 a lot as well. 1414, 1114, 118. Alright, so like these are all the numbers I've just been getting a lot lately. 211. Yeah, so like at this time I'm getting like we're being asked to like get like I understand like a lot of us, and I might be asking a lot, but what I'm asking you to do is like just be willing to get closer in touch with the synchronicities, with source here. It's gonna surprise you, y'all. Just kind of how I came up with this whole energy yesterday, and then followed with a whole vision afterwards. It never like it's truly a beautiful experience, and I don't know how else to explain it, but it's honorable and it's beautiful. Because like even like my friend he shared with me the auras, and I had never seen it, y'all. Like it looked like okay, like he described it as like a mirage. All right, like kind of so like just right around my hand. All right, like so like as soon as it was just like it looked like a mirage, kind of like at the top. Okay, I felt like it looked like kind of like waves, like like when you see a puddle of water and there's like gasoline in it, and it looks kind of like waves and kind of like rainbows. um I was getting some of y'all could have this gift, and like it's truly beautiful because I was able to see, and I feel like with his gift I was kind of able to, I feel like I could even prove like how energy and vibration, how it truly exists, and how it truly like it's not, it's like it's visible as well. I'm the type of person here, I'm very aware of our limits that have been placed on the collective, all right, like in this timeline. Okay, but I'm getting like this is what like the high priestesses, the mystics are here for. We're here to get the community, to get the collective back in touch with the source. All right, the one power. All right, like I'm not saying you have to do this. You can call it God, right? Spirit. We're all talking to the same type. Like we're all talking to the same guy here. Some of us just found him differently. I'm really getting like at this time we're being asked to take a chance just within the collective here, being willing to expand, yes, within self, but I personally like something here like within the past like 2 or 3 days has shifted within me, that my energy has like not like it's not even interested in going outward. It's interested in going inward, but like it's going to like a direction, like it's going straight to the source. Like I don't know. This is just also like my personal my personal like experience here, but thank you for letting me share it with you. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I really wanted to come outside and see the air, see the clouds. I'll probably be back out here, if not tonight, then early morning. I really think it's time for me to get some rest in, okay? Sweet dreams, beloved. Pay attention to your dreams at this time. Just pay attention to like your soul, your source. I honestly feel like I uncovered pieces of my past life today. And not a lot of people know this, but there's like 2 or 3 people who know this well. I have prayed just to know who I was, what I'm supposed to do. And y'all. I love you. Bye.